friends! Today on Asian Food Nerd, the business behind food brands, we reveal how McDonald's really makes money. I'll play a game with you. You just inherited $2 million from your grandparents, but you have 24 hours to make one big decision. Either you purchase a McDonald's franchise or open up your own restaurant and name it after yourself. One decision can make you a millionaire all over.
McDonald's growing as quick as a hit.
The other can possibly leave you broke. Make sure you stay tuned till the end of the video where I share some insights into my pick. During a recession, the champion at the top is fast food, well-marketed foods that tempt the senses. This includes slow-motion videos of juicy burgers and fries. Consumers during times of economic hardship tend to skip big-ticket items like vacations or fine dining. Let McDonald's bring joy through its inexpensive but satisfying menu of burgers and fries. This includes items that fall under the value menu, cheap and good. Get this! Chains such as Burger King and Wendy's increased sales during the recession from 2008 to 2010. Imagine this. While most businesses closed and downsized due to the economic tornado, the sandwich giant Subway added almost 6,000 new locations. Colonel Sanders KFC added around 300 new locations around the same time span. However, Ronald McDonald won the fast food boxing match in 2008 with a strong performance. The clown, who used to be defeated by issues such as price cuts, quality changes, and changing consumer taste, is now on top after having increased sales for over 55 months straight. He opened 600 new locations that year too. While many of us have tried crunchy chicken McNuggets, satisfying Big Macs, or their addictive salty fries, few know how they secretly make most of their money. McDonald's is the master at the game of real-life monopoly, aka real estate tycoons. McDonald's is a real estate company that thrives during economic downturns. The X factor, which remains hidden from most people, however, is how McDonald's primarily makes its money through property sales rather than food preparation or restaurant operations. The financial statement of McDonald's has something that might surprise you. The company owns over $39 billion in property and equipment before accounting for depreciation, which puts them as the 5th largest real estate holder on Earth. But hold on, McDonald's was able to grow at such a rapid pace that it continued to scale globally. Through the business model of franchising, 85% of its restaurants are owned by someone who leases the McDonald's brand and name in exchange for a handsome fee. Behind all those chicken McNuggets is a business with an eye on the future. In 2019, 7.5 or 64% of its $11 billion in franchise fees came from collecting rent, and not just for restaurants, but also for parking spaces and other real estate assets that help keep up with rising wages across America's fast food chains as they compete more effectively than ever before. McDonald's has been in the business of buying and selling real estate for decades.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's. May I take your order?
They have a research team that scours out great locations all over town to find just what you're looking for. McDonald's has an excellent sense of what it takes to find a winning restaurant location. They know the precise ingredients that make up their sure-win spots. And they usually target intersections between two high-traffic roads with properties able enough space to park cars for hungry patrons. The ideal space is approximately 50,000 square feet and 4,500 square feet building area. This provides enough room to build a new McDonald's with ease as well. Next up would be the long-term fixed interest rates that McDonald's can get due to their large property portfolio. The application process to become a McDonald's franchisee is rigorous and detailed. The applicant must sign an agreement with all the rules for operating their business, which includes what time burgers are cooked as well as when they're sold at certain hours of day and night during weekdays or weekends. Buying from the right suppliers is crucial to ensuring that your burgers taste as good in San Francisco and Tokyo. To help with this, McDonald's has established approved vendors who can supply them with all the inventory needed. The entrepreneur has to put up an upfront investment of between $1 to $2 million for just one single location. This includes an initial down payment which is paid in cash. Ouch! Do you feel your wallet burning? The one-time franchise fee of $45,000 and a % royalty of every month's revenue must be considered. What if McDonald's locations were not performing well and did not meet expectations? The company can simply seek out new franchises for those failing spots after their contract expires, or sell off any land at a profit. So, let's pause for a second. Why in the world would a franchisee agree to all these strict requirements? McDonald's is a safe investment.
McDonald's can be the new American church.
The answer may seem surprising, but it makes sense when you consider that these businesses have been around for decades and continue to thrive despite competition from newer brands such as Taco Bell, which offer cheaper menus with more options than what was available at many locations 20 years ago. So, what is your expected take-home income yearly? At the end, you would be able to take home around $154,000 in profit. The demand to become part of the Golden Arch family is unparalleled. Applicants must meet high standards and agree not only on a stringent setup, but also give up some control over their own business in order to reduce risk factors involved when joining this franchise network, which may be why so many people want it. The owners of a McDonald's know that they have to be qualified. McDonald's has already carefully selected the perfect location and meet customer expectations. McDonald's train its franchisee at Hamburger University. Cute name, right? McDonald's has a structured training program that teaches the business owners all the skills and knowledge needed to reach success. The benefits of owning property are greater than just additional sources of revenue. The business model might be unique, but it works, as McDonald's understands that real estate is a more lucrative investment than simply being in the burger industry.
Franchise. 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 Franchise.
Owning property is such an important part of America's tax code. The government offers big breaks for things like depreciation and knows that it will increase in value as time goes by. The biggest advantage is the long-term stability of property prices. McDonald's, along with supergiant retailer Walmart, was just one of two stocks, and the Dow Jones Industrial Average increased in value in 2008. McDonald's is one of those 60 or so members of what investors call dividend aristocrat stocks that have increased their dividends annually for 25 consecutive years. Ronald McDonald is here to save the day. The real estate industry has faced some tough times recently.
Say a lot of their customers are freaked out waiting to see how low the
0.5%, Cisco 6.5%, Research in Motion 10%.
And we're not getting the bid wanted, we're not getting the stop trading and...
But it's not all bad. During recessions, people are willing and eager to buy up discounted properties at really low prices because they know that once things get back on track, as soon as this pandemic whatsoever, then their investment will be worth more than ever before. McDonald's is one of the most recognized fast food chains in the world, with over 30,000 locations internationally. This global presence has been tough to achieve for many companies, but McDonald's secret business model helps them stand out from other competitors. Additionally, their ability to create a strong global brand sets them apart from their competitors. I have worked for global brands such as Budweiser and grew up as a child of a restaurateur. My advice is that brands like McDonald's provide instant trust in terms of food quality for the consumer. Franchises provide a turnkey solution. In other words, McDonald's would provide all the things you need to open a shop and operate. So, let's say that you choose to open your own brand of fast food restaurant named after yourself. Before you do this, assess whether you have the skill, energy, time, and financial resources to build a brand, manage a social media account, order food inventory, hire people, and take care of the finances. I only listed a few of the major roles. I know that many people want to be an entrepreneur and start their own restaurants, but few know what it takes. Thanks for joining us today. Make sure you like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for our next video. Please also leave in the comments section which food brands you would like us to cover next. Asian Food Nerd, the business behind food brands.